Welcome to the book of Shmuel Bet, chapter 8, Perek Chet. In this chapter, we're going to see King David establish himself not only as the internal king of Israel, but as a regional superpower, meaning he defeats and crushes the neighbors of Israel and makes sure that he establishes Israel as a strong kingdom, expanding the territory of Israel and expanding the kingdoms that are paying tax to Israel. This does not happen by just saying hello to people, but it also happens by using a very, very strong amount of force, which obviously is, sometimes very, very harsh. So the chapter starts off with David HaMelech destroying and crushing Plishtim, and he takes a place called Metayam. Then he goes on to Moab. He crushes them with brutality, and it says that from then on, Moab were paying taxes to David. Then after that, you have Hadadezer, the king of Tzova, all the way to Prat, and David also crushes him. Then you have Damascus, Aram Damasek. Remember, Arami Ovedavi, Aram. So then David HaMelech sees that Aram are coming to help Hadadezer, the king of Tzova, and he takes out from Aram 22,000 soldiers and defeats them. David then puts tax collectors near Damascus throughout Syria, and everyone there is paying taxes to the United Kingdom of Israel. So David is establishing Israel as a superpower. Then a friend of Hadadezer tries to also come and help, doesn't work. David takes the gold and the silver that he takes from the kingdoms around him, and he brings them to Jerusalem, lots and lots of gold and silver. But as I mentioned, Toi Melech Hamat, the one who Toi Melech Hamat doesn't try to come and help Hadadezer, but he says, this David, he's a strong guy, he's a winning guy, let me go become his friend. He brings gold and silver. David HaMelech does not appreciate the gesture, and because this guy had the reputation, Toi had the reputation of being a warmonger, someone who fights a lot, then David takes out all the soldiers that were coming to David to bring gold and silver, takes the gold and silver, and continues again to stash away gold and silver from Aram, from Moab, from Ammon, from Plishtim, from Hadadezer. David is really raking it in and crushing neighboring armies. David also then in Edom continues to put a lot of tax collectors. So Israel's really this superpower that's either winning people in war or collecting taxes from them. And famously it says, Vayhi David oseh tzedakah u'mishpat. David does charity and justice to all of his people. Yoav ben Tzeruya is the secretary of defense. Yehoshaphat ben Achilud is the secretary. And the Kohanim are Tzadok ben Achituv and Achimelech ben Eviatar. You may remember him from beforehand. And Benayahu ben Yehoyada and the Kretian Pleti are considered the Kohanim. That is chapter 8. Just a lot of conquest. Not many stories as much as a geopolitical picture. Here's the story. David HaMelech is in charge. He's conquering Moab, Ammon, Damascus, taking taxes from everyone, and crushing any resistance. That is the story of chapter 8.